Couple wild cholos.
LAU after dark. Bass echo in the tunnels. Vatos locos. You already know. Loca, vatos loco, come chill with the crew. Couple wild cholos, yeah, we breaking the rules. Down in the crib where the echoes all boom. Trying through the LCU, make a legend real soon. Make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon. Loca, vatos locos, candle low, lights dim. Laughing at the world while the walls cave in. From the shadows to the stage, yeah, we all break through. Grip door slam, screaming LCU. Posted in the crib where the air stay cold. Concrete dreams and the stories get bold. Graffiti on the walls, time stuck on pause. Laugh track bouncing off the outlaw laws. TechProtect with the circus on lock. Brain wild, wild like a glitch in the block. Talking big plans, scheming real loud. Laugh now, cry, let the whole room go proud. P.O. rolling in, combo sharp. Eyes like a spark in the middle of dark. Every word land heavy, every bar got weight. Underground kings, yeah, we tempting fate. Loca, vato loco, come chill with the crew. Couple wild cholos, yeah, we breaking the rules. Down in the crib where the echoes all boom. Tryna throw the LCU, make a legend real soon. Loca, vato locos. Shadows on the wall from the jokes to the chaos. Yeah, we love it all. Hands up, fists high, screaming who's who. Whole crib chanting back LCU. Late night laughter, echo chamber vibes. Memes turn myth when the moment arrives. They said we fade, we just multiply. Turn side Alex into battle cries. Crib so loud with the bassline hum. Old school soul with the snap of a drum. Culture stitched in the rhyme and the tone. Brown pride post in the mirror and bone. No gold chains, but the weight still heavy. Truth in the jokes, yeah, the edge stay ready. From throwaway laughs to a flag we flew. Turn low in the legend as LCU. Candles flicker, walls breathe. Hold the ground move when the beat hit freeze. Laugh through the madness, dance with the doom. Every step echo boom, boom, boom. Loco, vato loco, come chill with the crew. Couple wild cholos, yeah, we breaking the rules. Down in the crib where the echoes all boom. Tryna throw the LCU, make a legend real soon. Make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon, make a legend real soon. Loca, vato loco.
Yeah.
Night stay raw from the crib to the cloud, breaking every law. Say it real loud if you know it's true. What the local forever. LCU.
TechProtect.
And LolCow Crips. Certified. LCU till the lights go out.
Is this cream minty?
Hello. What were you saying, Jaffe?
Is there minty stuff in this cream?
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, anyways, good morning, everybody. We are back at it again. David Jaffe is asking if we have minty stuff in my cream. And Wings, he's sitting there smiling. Happy boy. Happy. Good.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, do you guys have like the Albert Einstein thing going on?
Who's that?
You wear the black shirt every day, and he wears the black shirt with the blue jacket every day. It's like, do you just have 15 of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have one. This is a robe. This is my dead dad's robe.
Oh.
But I don't wear it for sentimental reasons. It's just I started wearing a robe when I found it, and I'm like, oh, it's so cozy. I wear it everywhere. I wear it to Denny's. I don't give a shit. But yes, I have like 30 black Dickies t-shirts. So yeah, it's the Steve Jobs.
One less thing to think about.
One could argue. It's fun to say that it's that reason. Like, oh, I'm so busy and I'm such a genius that I don't want to think. You know, it's ADD. It's like once I find something that works, I'm like, oh, give me a lot of those. I'm happy, and that's all it really is. There's no. I can't romanticize.
Can we go a step further with the romanticizing? Do you have a certain cut that you go into a t-shirt, like a V, like a crew neck, V crew?
Well, I just buy the same goddamn shirt. So yes, but not
even like a black shirt. There's different fabrics. There's different like cuts on the neck and different.
Yeah,
like there's premium and there's tight cut.
I have preferences if that's what you mean, but I've been buying the same shoes, which are New Balance something for 20 years. I've been buying the same T-shirt for 10 years. Once I find what I like, so in this case, I buy Dickies. It's a black T-shirt. I like thick T-shirts. I don't like this thin bullshit. I don't like the premium fit T-shirts that hug your body. I like more of just like a very free breathing t-shirt. I like the collar up here, whatever this is. It's not a V-neck, but like it goes in a circle. But I just kind of buy this.
So
Yeah.
Do you never feel like you're missing out on something? Like, let me give you an example. Like me, I usually buy Skechers. I bought Skechers my whole life, right?
Those
Black
are
pair of
shoes,
Skechers.
right?
Yeah, they're shoes. But my wife, she's like, let's try you a pair of Brooks. And let me tell you, Brooks are so much better than Skechers. You never fear that there's going to be something that's a little bit better that you might miss out on?
No, I mean, I have, well...
Beastman 580 super chatted $10. Best and smartest show in the LolCow. How we doing, guys?
Maya Goldie Wilson. Look, thank you for that, Beastman. We sure appreciate that. Thank you for kicking us off right in the morning. No, I really don't. I mean, I know, like I can look at fashion and stuff, and I can appreciate it at a creative level, like seeing a lot of the stuff coming out for the Devil Wears Prada 2, or even when Diddy, before his trial and stuff, but when they were starting to cover that he might go to court, there was this one time I saw him in a suit, but it was like a Wizard of Oz green emerald suit. And I was like, okay, that's fucking cool. You know, so I can appreciate it, but I value comfort above all else. And so, you know, give me a pair of, you know, my Levi's, my New Balance, my black t-shirt, and the robe. And it's like Gilligan's Island or something. It's like, you know, back when I was a kid, when you watched a sitcom, they always wore the same outfit every single episode, unless there was some kind of weird little special episode, right? So I just like that. It's just comfortable and easy. So, yeah.
And Tech, what about you?
I have no idea what Jaffe was talking about.
You just picking up off the
floor? That was the
floor?
most boring fuck. What was the question?
Yeah, you guys talk. I got to go see if there's fucking weird shit in this coffee.
All right, Tech. We're at, Jaffe says he likes comfort over all else. Like, you have the same black T-shirt on all the time. What is your reasoning?
Oh, look, I'm like super autistic. If I am not wearing a very like boring ass colored shirt, then I'll start thinking about the design like all the time while I'm walking around in public or whatever, dude. It's
so you don't wear graphic tees at all?
No, I'm just not a fan. Like I don't even wear like my preferred shirt. I should wear. Holy shit! Did you rinse out the coffee? Why?
Is he using the Keurig he complained about yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, you asshole! I made him coffee and he's throwing it down the fucking sink. What a dick. Oh, he's like, well, it's not the entire pot, Tech. Fuck you. Oh my god, what a fucking bitch. My preferred t-shirt is actually a white t-shirt, and it's this specific, I think it's called like Wonder, or maybe it's called Loop. Wonder Looper. Do you know what GSM is? Wings?
No, I do not.
GSM, I'm pretty sure, is like grams per square meter of fabric.
Okay.
Wonder Looper makes a really heavy white t-shirt, right? And it's like 590 grams per square meter, which is like 4 times the average t-shirt weight. But it feels very nice. It feels very fucking like, I don't know.
Is the shirt you have on right now? I know you're talking about Wondergram. Like, is Wondergram make that black shirt too right there?
No, this is like the basic fucking Gildan t-shirt that you're supposed to print something on it for like your fans or whatever. It's like the one you work on. This is just
so it's that heavy cloth that just feels like shit.
I just love heavy shirts. Speaking about heavy shirts, Jaffe.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you dissing my coffee?
Okay, you act like you got up, you ground the beans, you met Pablo out in the fields.
And if I did?
But you didn't. You bought Folgers from Amazon.
Yeah.
You bought a fucking coffee maker and you put it in a filter and you set it to brew coffee at 6:30 and you act like you're some artisan or something.
Yeah. I'm also world's best grandpa.
There's
grandma.
Grandma. There's a story behind that cup, and I have the video to back it up, but it's very disturbing. And if people want to see
Let's
it,
not do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not disturbing like gore or anything like that.
Oh, cat lady's here.
The fuck is happening?
Add it?
Yes, we're already here.
Perfect. You did it for us. Okay. Is our crew here too? Or is that
You got a
something
crew?
else?
Well, don't ask fucking me. We don't know what the fuck you people are doing.
Our
You just showed
audience?
up.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got
I
a
know.
radio flyer back there. Look at that shit.
I know.
Yes, the audience.
That's my
is here.
pony. I do tricks on it. Nick, is my crew, is our audience
Yes.
here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
Perfect. Look, I've been on a tear recently.
One moment,
And
cat lady. One moment. PP Bravado, don't say no content is why they showed up, you fucking little hillbilly whore. I have tons of content. We have the new goddamn Resident Evil trailer.
Jaffe, it's not about you. They're complaining that
It is absolutely
no. They're
about
saying
me.
Rain had no content. That's why, or
It
not
is
Rain. Sorry, Rebel.
Absolutely about me.
No, it's not.
Sit down.
Really about
Kenny,
You're
Jaffe.
such a.
Can't even get
you're
the
such
show
a
right there.
loser,
Come on,
Jaffe.
that's disrespectful.
I'm such a
Also,
loser.
what
Let
an
me tell you
asshole
something,
that
cunt.
she came in with
This
all this
really
energy.
is about Jaffe.
Yeah,
This
she
is
came.
about
I don't-
Jaffe.
Well, no,
I
not
don't
that deep, not
really
that
like it when
message.
people
Also, Trash Girl,
interrupt
thank you
the
for the 10
show.
gifted.
Yes, thank you for the 10
Thank you,
gifted.
Trash Girl.
We appreciate
Thank you,
Girl.
Trash Girl Pearl, for
you
the
wanna play
10
Bust a
gifted.
Nut for
Stop.
Listen to me.
Stop
I
cutting
don't
Cat
happen
Lady
to
at the
like it when
knees.
people, oh my God. You guys know how I feel about Cat Lady, which is very positive. I like Cat Lady a great deal.
All right.
I love her brain. I love her entertainment. But no, I don't like when people just pop into a show because we actually, unlike most people in the LCU, plan our shows. We have lots to go through. But
Okay, we
Cat
had
Lady,
no
what is
planning
going
for
on, my
today's
dear
episode.
sweet? Oh my God, you fat fuck. Go back to bed. Cat Lady, what's up?
I saw you last night.
Thanks,
I saw
champ.
you yesterday, Jaffe, and you know what you said? You said my show should be canceled.
Well, I said let me hang on.
Bertucci.
At Vertouche3 super chatted $19.99. Morning Jaffe, Wings and Tech. Here boot them.
Hiboot them. Thank you, buddy, for that very, very much. We appreciate the support. Let's be clear, Cat Lady. I've always been nothing but positive about your skills and your abilities. And Tech pitched me a show that you want to do the other day.
Don't.
And I'm like, that sounds amazing. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to say what it is. But I'm like, that sounds great. That sounds like a great fucking show.
That's what I'm changing Rebels to. We're
right,
going to do
so
it
I'm
later
not-
today.
Yeah, I'm not dissing your talent or anything. I'm just saying that, and I didn't say your show specifically should be canceled. I said that, or if I did, I was just pulling it out of my butt, but it wasn't specifically targeted. It was targeted at shows that people don't watch. That's what I was targeting. It was nothing to do with.
I don't think you're helping yourself, David.
I'm not in any trouble.
Well, here's the thing. You know,
The only way I
think-
could be in trouble, Wings, is if I gave a shit. But I gave up that bad habit ages ago.
Well, here's the thing. I do give a shit. And, you know, one of my problems that's been with Rebel is that, you know, Gidgey left. And Gidgey left and also started streaming with Scooter about the LCU and her great dissatisfaction with it, right? And so with her wit audience that we had built and shared for the most part, who also became very dissatisfied with the LCU. Now, do they not love me? Absolutely they love me because I've watched every single stream Gidgey's done since she left the show, and they constantly say in the comments, go save Cat Lady. Go get Cat Lady. You can't leave Cat Lady there. Okay? But they're not coming back to the Rebels because it's part of the LCU as I rebuild it. And I went ahead, and I do have that plan that I have, but it takes a lot of fucking work to build, right? You know what it was for Madhouse. Now think about how I have to build assets for every single show to do that show that I'm talking about doing, right? It takes a lot of fucking work. So I've been building it while giving what audience we built left the type of show and format that they were already used to. Okay?
Did somebody tell you to come on this show today?
Yeah, me or Mama most likely.
Nobody.
No?
I do what I want to fucking do. I don't take any instructions from anybody.
Yeah.
But when
I
people
heard
talk
it.
about me, my fucking job is to come and talk to you about it. And I'm going to do it. I'm not going to fucking let anybody, like, not say their opinions to my face, right?
Well, here's
You
the
know what
problem
I
I have,
don't.
Cat
Here's
Lady.
what I. Yeah, go ahead. Wings.
Here's the problem I have, Cat Lady. Nobody said your name yesterday. All we
No, they said rebels. It
we
was
said we sat here looking puzzled, like who is up against Crypt in the morning, and we looked at each other and we go, "Yeah, I think it's Rebel." Do they do well? No, they don't. That was as far as this extent goes. Is this what you're shit kicking for right now? You're up here because somebody said, "Well, your show's not doing it quite as well as other shows on the network."
No, I'm coming to talk to Jaffe about, because we have respect for each other.
We do,
about
but I'm
saving my
losing it
show.
quickly, and here's why.
Okay, that's fine. But you
Here's
said
why-
my show
here's
should
why.
be canceled.
Here's why.
Even though
Here's
I have
why.
no redirect.
Yeah, here's why.
I go against one of my 2 favorite shows in the network, and I'm having to rebuild a show because I lost a co-host who took almost all of the audience we built.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, Cat Lady, Gidgee built an audience and she took her audience with her. Like, if your audience actually cared about what you produced, they would still be here regardless of Gidgee's opinion on the LCU.
Well, you can say that, but they hate the LCU right now, and in the comments all day
But the
long,
most
they
important
say
part
how
about
good
it is this, though. This this character doesn't work for you.
I don't have
you
a
are-
character.
you
I'm
do.
just a fucking me.
No. You are
Yeah.
incredibly smart. You are
Yes.
incredibly interesting. You are wonderfully articulate. That is rare in this hillbilly haven of a universe. And you don't need to play small.
I'm not.
Okay, because this is shtick. I don't like shtick.
It's not.
No,
shit.
this isn't
I'm
a
I'm
shtick.
gonna.
I'm just
especially-
to the point
Let
where
me
I
let me
when it
translate
comes-
Jaffe. Jaffe thinks he
especially
should not
when
give
it
a fuck
comes-
anymore, and that's the problem. Is that you
Especially
care.
when it comes
'Cause
from
Jaffe doesn't
someone
care.
who is so smart.
So
I'm like,
stupid.
yeah.
But
Go back to
wings
bed and maybe die in your sleep.
No, you know what?
Maybe
The
wings
issue
run
is
the
that
Chipotle
if
for-
because no one else out here has the fucking funds to be able to not give a fuck about what's going on here, and they want to actually make something out of themselves.
No,
You've already
no.
done something 20 years
That
ago, and now
is
you're like
so-
living on your own coattails.
that
It's
is
such a weird
so-
like gravitational pull into your own asshole that you pull out shit
That
from
is
every single
such
day.
a-
You don't
problem with
care,
that-
and you're mad that other people care because then it makes
Right, okay.
like, oh, what am I waking up for?
Okay.
You don't
Now,
know.
let me
Other
correct
people
you,
have a reason.
youngster.
You don't, and that makes you upset.
No, you are no.
Yes. Cat Lady's upset about your commentary. She came up to address it, and you're like, "Oh, what a fake character. It's
it's a
so
fake character.
contrived.
It's not a fake
It's
character. Here's
she
the
really
thing.
cares.
But let me be clear, because for people who are listening, because it's so unfortunate that is Tech's takeaway. This is not Crypt, by the way. This is not what we do. I don't know why we're doing this.
Because it's
but fine.
real. Because it's not fake.
not
It's dumb.
real. Here's where you get
put
it
people
wrong,
down
though.
all the time for the reason that
Here's
they
where you
have
get it.
a fucking a stake in the game, and you always say,
Nope.
"Well, you're only
Nope.
as noble as your pocketbook lets you be." Well, what if this
You are
this is
missing
everything?
the point. You are your takeaway from that lesson. You're just upset nobody likes the coffee, but your takeaway from that
I
lesson
love the coffee.
is this: if you care, like your take is caring means playing small. What I'm saying to Cat Lady is kind of like what Jordy was saying yesterday about the shows in general, is that chasing the trend of what has historically worked in the LCU. My concern is not that Cat Lady wants a hit show. I think that's great. I think hustle is great. I think hard work is great. But you're not going to get it, or you shouldn't want to get it, by simply repeating the formula that we've seen represented ad nauseum, especially when you've got someone as interesting and smart as Cat Lady.
Hey, Jaffe.
That's my point. It
Jaffe,
doesn't mean she
when-
shouldn't care.
When you take a shit, do you wipe before the poop comes out or after?
What does that
Sometimes
mean?
I don't wipe at all.
You don't. Okay, you don't wipe at all. Okay, more than likely you wipe after you take a shit, right? Are you doing that because that's the formula you've seen happen all the time, or is it just maybe the most common conclusion to the emotions or the actions that are going on with you? Oh, just because Cat Lady's like, I'm upset that you're making commentary about my show being cut. You're like, oh,
Talk
that
about her
shtick.
fucking show.
That shtick again? I can't believe you're doing the shtick where you care about your job. I can't believe you're doing that one, Cat Lady. How dare you? You're just following in the footsteps of the people above you. You're just dumb. And what is this whole thing about thinking small or thinking big? She has a genuine concern about her show and the critique that she got from it.
Okay.
You're like,
I'm going to
Can I
mute
talk about-
myself and
It's
eat
fake.
my peanut butter sandwich. I'm so bored.
you.
Can I talk for myself?
Yeah, always.
Okay. Look, my thing is because I'm a smaller show and because I'm a smaller host with a little audience or whatever, is that I listen to people tear down my show and tear down me as a host all day, every day. And I have all the time, the entire time I've been here, because I'm not somebody who came with a fucking audience and I'm not somebody on some like $1,000 a day, 1,000 viewers a day fucking show. And the truth is I feel like I should have a right to talk to people with our eyes on each other, especially somebody I respect, when they have something to say about my show. And I don't think it's a shtick. I think it's because as an authentic human and one of the few fucking people here who are, that I deserve to be told to my face instead of just talked about behind my back by mostly a bunch of people who pretend to be my friend when they are looking at my eyes. Rebels might be a small fucking show or whatever, but it's part of the LCU, right? So when you tear down my show, you're tearing down a piece of LCU, you're blocking me from gaining audience, and you're also tearing me down. And I swear to God that I should have the right to talk to people to their face about what their comments are.
And you should. And the worst, the most tragic thing about this is Jaffe didn't hear anything. He's looking at a news article about some other bullshit. He doesn't give a fuck.
Anytime.
Hold up. What is your grievance? What did we say as a collective that upset you enough to come up here and derail our show?
That my show should just be canceled because I don't have very many viewers.
Nobody said that. No, I was here all day yesterday. Not one single person said that.
I mean, like, I you know what? When y'all get off, you can go back and you can go look at y'all stream, because it was literally said that my show should be canceled because of the amount of viewers. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter how many hours.
I'm sorry for cutting off. Are we talking about generalizations? Because I'm assuming we said like there should be a whole swath of the LCU that kind of like gets pushed back and like maybe eliminate the C circuit and just have the A and B circuit and just have like there's a whole situation. Your mom was talking about like subbing people in.
Yes, I know. No, it was specifically, my show was brought up very specifically, or I would not have done this. I would not come and confront people who are making generalizations. But let me tell you, like, my show being on costs nobody anything. It doesn't cost the LCU anything. My channel not being fucking canceled for, being a small show, it costs nobody anything. The only person it costs anything is me and or my co-host, because it costs our money on what our equipment is and our time. And if I wasn't put against y'all this last schedule, I always spend my time every time during Crypt when I'm not at the doctor's office modding and being very active in your comment sections, because this is one of my 2 favorite shows. So I really do think that as a person that you say that you like and respect, Jaffe, that I, who also respect you, have every right, when my show specifically is talked about being canceled, have a right to come up and say, talk it to my face. I'm not trying to get in a verbal fist fight with you. I'm not putting you down or anything like that. I'm saying I deserve people to say these things to my face and to act like they feel like with me authentically and truly, and not be talking about me behind my back and saying my show should be canceled because it's small. Do I not have that right?
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. I've been very angry, and it's an emotion.
There's no crying in the LCU.
I'm not crying. It's not an emotion that I'm used to. Have y'all ever seen me fucking angry? But the past 3 days, it has been off the chain for me.
Oh my Lord, the entire B circuit's coming. Come on, bring him in.
I'm so sorry.
This is like the Thunderbolts in Marvel.
I just can't sit here while she gets upset because Jaffe said that her show should be canceled and she should be brought to a show with more viewers and more donators. Like, that's the dumbest fucking reason. He didn't say to get rid of you. He said that the show should be cut and that you should be moved onto a show that has higher donators and viewers. Like, stop looking.
And I also said that the show that was pitched to me that I'm not going to get into because it's not my show. I'm like, that sounds like a great fucking show.
But I'm building on Rebels. But
that's not what you have right now. And that's what we're talking about.
I can't build it. I can't build it.
041 super chatted $9.99. Cat, this is the LCU. You are taking this way too much to heart. You have your own show and killed Bus. Worry about making your show great, not about fighting with other hosts. This is lame.
Okay.
Thank you for sending money to Crypt, but it's not a fight. It's not a fight because I'm not sitting here and shitting on people.
You know what
It's
sucks is
just me
last night we
coming
got a whole
to talk
brand
to
new
you.
audience of people that recognize that Crypt is a very different show than what most people see in the LCU.
Need to not
And now they
address
come
anything
this
she said.
morning, and then this is what's happening.
You know what?
Kelly, one of the biggest issues, Jaffe's never watched a single episode of Rebel, right? He had no idea you were on that show. And after he made his commentary, I said, Cat Lady's on that episode, or on that show. He goes, oh, I like Cat Lady, right? The issue is he doesn't have an investment in anything LCU except for his program, right? And that's been the way since the beginning. He does not give a fuck who's on what show, when, why, what they do, why they're doing it. Could not care less.
Yeah, I'm not 12 years old in camp. It's a job. I'm working.
Yeah. And so when he sees you in the chat and he's like, oh, she helps mod. Oh, she's funny. Oh, she comes up and has conversation. That's the only impact you have on him is your contributions here on this show and how you showed up here. And that's it. Does not care. And I've explained.
Well, it doesn't mean I don't care about you as a human being, but in terms of
your content or as a performer, it's not.
Yeah, why would I want to watch other shows? I'm busy during the day. I don't have time to watch fucking shows. I'm prepping my own shows.
Yeah, it's very shallow, his perspective on the relationship, and that's
shallow.
I mean, it is true. What it is what it is. It's very shallow. Well, there's a difference between you always think about extremes.
On something you don't
I
even
can't
watch.
with you today. I'm so bored of this
Cat Lady, do you feel that Rebel is failing? Is that why you're up here in butthurt? Like he said something that had a little hint of truth into it. Like, how are you feeling about how your show's going?
I don't have a problem with it. I am one of the people who depend on money from the LCU because I have a job. Okay, a very good job.
Hold up, I think you misspoke then. Because you just stated you're one of the people that depend on money from the LCU because you have a job, a very good job.
No, I just said I am not one of the people.
You didn't include the word "not." I'm saying you misspoke.
You didn't. You did misspeak because that's what I heard too. I was confused.
Okay, well, get me on the semantics. Okay,
well, maybe if you weren't crying about it.
I'm not crying. Look, do you see?
Why are you crying?
I see no tears.
Like I literally don't understand.
I feel the tears, Nicholas.
I don't understand why you're treating me like some fucking child or some fucking asshole.
Because this is not the place for your grievances. You know I like you.
That's the thing, Jaffe. It is. It's the place where we interact, and I deserve to be looked in my eye by somebody I respect who says they respect me.
Stop doing this. And Lynn, I like your new idea for a show. That's it. What do you want from me? I like you. I think you're smart. I think you're good on camera. I think you're appealing. We were talking about the LCU as a whole and where is the philosophical business strategic value of shows that are getting so few views, and how do you basically take the value of the B circuit, which is sometimes monetary and sometimes farm league, to bring people into bigger shows. How do you keep that but not also keep the negative of the B circuit, which is the dragging down of people that could be viewing A shows and spending more money there, along with a number of other ideas, like Jordy bringing up Nightmare's drumming video and this, that, and the other. It wasn't a personal attack to you. Yes, if what we were talking about was activated, you would have been caught in the blowback, or your show would have been caught in the blowback, but it wasn't a personal hunting expedition for your particular show. It was a philosophy about the business of how the LCU in terms of programming is being done right now.
Okay, sure.
Don't. If you want to talk, let's talk, but don't say okay, sure.
Well,
because
I don't. You are so busy thinking insularly, like you don't have anything to do with the LCU and what's going on, and you don't have a relationship with the other shows that you.
I don't. I have a relationship with you, but I don't have a relationship with the other shows.
Well, but you do because you're part of a network. Period. Like that's
what is that? What does that really mean? What does that really mean? Like, what do you want me to do with that? Okay, I'm part of a network. Okay. When you and I were roughly the same generation, when ER was on, it was on NBC, and there was a show that came on before NBC, which let's just say it was let's say it was Friends. Mm-hmm. What, Monica and Chandler have to make an appearance in George Clooney's ER because they're part of the network?
Well, sometimes they do, but that's a very different type of network.
They never did that, and that would have been cool.
Are you talking about network shows didn't do collabs often?
No.
Or like
No.
crisscross
Friends never
episodes?
crossed over into ER.
Well, and just because those specific shows may
That
not
would
have
have been
doesn't mean
cool,
shows
though. Am
did
I
that all the
right?
time. Now that would have
Yes,
been
there were
fucking
times
okay,
that
stop getting me into conversations that I can enjoy.
the different strokes kids from time to time hooked up with Mrs. Garrett with the you take the good, you take the bad, you take the good, you take the bad, the facts of life. That one, because she used to be the housekeeper, right?
What?
And then remember Silver Spoons, that kid Ricky Schroeder who became a total fucking nightmare. That kid, he used to know the kid who got molested in the bike store, Dudley. That was a very special episode of Different Strokes. So.
Thank you for deflecting.
What's
me
the
into something
resolution
I
here,
really
cat lady?
enjoy.
You're derailing our show.
A discussion of 1970s sitcom classics. Do you know, speaking of ER, that George Clooney was on The Facts of Life?
Was he really?
He played the handyman.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, cat lady. Let's go back to our own fucking
I know.
studio.
Okay, I'm
Jesus
sorry. I
fucking
just.
Christ.
Oh, shit. There's somebody else here. I'm sorry. Who are you? I didn't even know this. This is like the Brady Bunch, but I didn't even realize there was somebody in that quadrant over there.
Yeah, that's
who's
Nick.
this?
He's the most famous person in the LCU. I don't know if you knew that.
It's a
Most
story.
famous. I'm
If
more
you have to
famous
tell
than
me
you.
he's the most famous, perhaps, maybe
More
not so
famous than
much.
you.
Maybe not so much.
Okay, we're gonna go. Like I said, I respect you, and
I respect you too. I like you a lot.
I have people talk shit about my show all day long who've never watched a fucking minute.
I
of
never
it.
watch your show. I don't talk shit about your show. I don't know what your show is.
Okay, so anyways, I'm just taking the opportunity to come talk to a person who did say my show's name specifically, right?
We were talking at a
think you can see-
philosophical level, and if that
philosophical or not, I think you can see the merit in that. Can you not?
I appreciate and applaud your passion for your show. I think that's
Okay.
great. I think
All
that's awesome. And I like very much, joking aside, I like very much what Tech is telling me
Yes,
you
that
want to
I'm
do.
building.
If that is brought to bear with an actual level of planning and presentation as he is suggesting that is your goal, I think it's about goddamn time. And that's
thank
pretty
you.
fucking cool. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Nick, will you take us back? I'm sorry for interrupting T-shirt.
At a Mac Talkin' Smack super chatted $9.99. ER went into Friends told George Clooney played a doctor in an episode.
Okay, but he wasn't playing whoever his character is, right? Right?
I have no
Thank
clue.
you for the super
I
chat.
don't watch that shit.
No idea what you guys are talking about there.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting.
That was interesting, and it accomplished nothing.
He was playing a different doctor.
Kelly says he was playing a different doctor.
Different doctor.
Right? See, there you go.
Thank you, Kelly.
What's his normal name? And it doesn't matter.
Clooney?
But anyway, yeah. I started watching The Pit. That's a good show.
Oh, with Yo Mama? Yeah, he's got a lot of energy.
Oh,
No.
Some fucking other
The
show.
Pit.
Oh,
The Pit. With Noah Wiley. It's a hospital show.
I hate those fucking hospital shows.
We're gonna have to go into the fan funding. All right, we have a lot of messages to go through. Let's see. Patty, $5. Tech is the best. Thank you for making my chaotic mornings better. Tech is fire. Thank you so much. Trash Girl, again, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. That means a lot to us. It's a lot of money. Thank you so much. Vertush said good morning and gave $20 to boot both Cat Lady and Nick, but that's, we don't boot people off like that. Raikeen, Jaffe or Wings can run OBS. Why is Tech here? Yawn. True. Get on fucking OBS. Seth Look says, this has been a good advert for Gidgy streams. Funny. Space Girl says, you've convinced me. I'm going to start watching Gidgy. Yeet. If your show isn't cutting it, look inward. That's not an unfair criticism. Amazing Maisie says, Cat Lady, don't make the same mistake as Zay. Focusing on improving your show. You have to earn viewers. That's understandable. Bree. Cat, this is the LCU. You are taking this way too much to heart. You have your own show. You killed Bus. Worry about making your show great and not about fighting with other hosts. This is lame. I don't know if she was intentionally fighting. I think she has a lot of respect for David Jaffe. She's been a moderator on our channel for months. This is like one of the only shows I see her chat throughout the entire episode. And she'll come up and tell us like, hey, during this episode, I saw this. This was pretty impactful. Oh, I had to make this mod decision. She's been involved with Crypt for going on, I want to say 3 months.
She's awesome. She's fantastic.
Space
and I assure
Girl.
you, there was nothing yesterday where we were, let's bag on Cat Lady. I'm a fan.
No, and I try to point that out. You made critiques about the show because you didn't know what the show was, and then later heard, well, Cat Lady's on the show. You go, oh, I like Cat Lady. You made no critiques against her. You just said, I don't know that show. I don't think it does anything. Space Girl, for someone named Cat Lady, I don't see nearly enough cats in the background. False advertising. Strubber, yo, I like to listen to the show while I work nights, and this lady is griefing the pod. We don't care about you, lady. Jess here for Wings and Jaffe. Thanks, my name's not in there. Vertush, Jaffe and Wings, have a good day. 20 minutes into this, Catwoman is too much. Tropic, if my memory serves me right, Crypt was in Rebel's position a few months ago. Jaffe couldn't even grow his own channel for years. Oh, Tropic, okay. That's a diss.
Oh, that's that guy.
That's that guy.
Yeah.
This is the exact kayfabe leaked by Keem last night from InfoNook. No, it's different. Smug Elijah, this is a waste of all the viewers' time. Slop tomatoes. Then AMAC, the ER message. Thank you so much.
Allie Baby, first off, okay, real quick, if I may. First off, I was not very rude. I was simply responding to someone who came in and started yelling at me. And again, I don't even care. She's real smart. As you know, to quote Casey Affleck, she's wicked smart. And I like her. She sent me a whole thing about AI and large language models. I'm a fan of this lady. But you know, two things can be true. The other thing is, by the way, breaking news. Have you guys heard of the hit ABC show Lost? Emmy Award winning.
Yeah, back when I was in my 20s.
Oh yeah. It's not as good as The Good Doctor, but still.
Dude, I made it like through 2 seasons of Lost and gave the fuck up. Like after they found like the hatch and the hatch had all the food in it, it's like, okay, I'm done.
Oh, Wings. You poor baby bird. You poor baby bird. I'm doing some deep comedy. And you're thinking I'm being literal. I love you, Wings. I love you, Wings.
I'm an idiot.
All right.
I'm autistic.
No.
Speaking about being an autistic, Jeff, you know what today is, right?
Okay, speaking of autistic, you know what today is. I assume there's a connection. I have no idea.
There is a connection.
It's April 30th.
It's April 30th. That's right, Wings. And you know what we do on April 30th? We plan our next movie weekend. I know. We got derailed with Cat Lady. We had all this shit going on. Me and Jaffe are fighting. The coffee apparently is poison. It has mint in it. Jaffe, we did a poll earlier this week on what category to do for the movies, right? As you know, if you haven't known, then now you'll know. Every Saturday, we do a stream in the Discord where we watch movies together collectively. We do it based on a category. Jaffe, the ones that won, and I'll let you and Wings decide what you want to do with this, was either a horror-centric movie night this Saturday in the Discord, or it's a free-for-all. People's favorite movies, just put them on the board. We'll watch them. They go on a wheel, and whatever wins, and we watch them together. Do you guys want to do free-for-all? Do you want to do horror? Should we ask the audience to vote once more?
I think the audience should vote.
Yeah, but I would say this, though. It's important, though, because we had this last week where some of the movies that got picked just didn't fit. So even if you win, like somebody put Requiem for a Dream, which no one's going to deny it's a great movie, but it's just not the kind of movie that we want to be, not because it's, you know, sexual or anything, but just because it's very depressing, it's very long, and it's a downer, you know. And so unless we're doing like movies that make you want to kill yourself, we will reserve the right to make some executive decisions. But if we we'll let you spin again.
We've never made an executive decision on a movie. We've reached out and said, hey, your movie won. It kind of isn't a vibe. And we've talked to the people that won the movie category. And the other time we changed it was someone who wasn't even in the Discord to watch it.
Right. But the executive decision was, hey, we need to reach out to this person.
Yeah.
And also the woman, Caddyshack, I think was Dewdrop Stephanie. And she just didn't know where the movies were playing. Yeah. She was available Saturday. So anyway, okay.
So we'll start a poll. Wing says he wants the chat to decide. So we'll do that.
You know what I'm voting, because horror is my favorite genre. I think it's everybody's favorite genre. Like, maybe some girls like drama.
I love all genres, but I do love horror. It's probably my favorite. I
like to escape with horror.
Allie Baby What do you mean, Jaffe? Wow, I'm not going to get into it with you. I'm telling you, I like Cat Lady. I'm sorry that you felt that I was, didn't respond to her in the way that you wanted me to, but we're doing a show, man. You understand this isn't like, hidden cameras in our homes and we're just talking. It's a show. We have a responsibility to the audience to try to entertain them.
Yeah.
And I was going, and we have lots to get through today.
Yeah, to be fair, if like Lacey had come up and was like, I can't believe Wing shit on me for my show being bad, we would have shut that down a lot earlier. The reason why I'm giving Cat Lady a little bit more credence is she legitimately has been very helpful to this channel for the last 3 months as a moderator. And her wanting to express her opinion on this show that she loves, I think it was fair.
Now, who is Lacey?
The other girl that came in.
She came in, said something.
The guy in the upper right? That was a girl?
That's Nick.
No. There was the third person that came in late and they jumped out real quickly.
Well, Jaffe tunes out women's voices, so probably didn't even hear her.
Yeah. They can't vote in Jaffe's world. I feel you.
On paper, yes. Philosophically, yes, they should vote. But then he's like, I don't really want to hear it.
I don't want to fucking.
I feel you, David. I don't like them when they drive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, historically, Jaffe hates women. If you guys remember that from Madhouse, that was one of the biggest. People would love
canonically.
Yeah, Jaffe hates women. Lacey in the chat says, LMFAO, I can't. I mean, you couldn't. That's why you gave up on your show yesterday. That's some LCU news, Jaffe.
Bring old Lacey Bops.
Lacey Bops, come in here. We saw you yesterday host LolCow Babes.
At this point, the show's fucked up anyway.
Oh, God. Yeah. The Lacey Bops hosted LolCow Babes yesterday. She got like 26 minutes into her show.
All the goodwill we earned last night, gone.
That's dumb. They're not even here. This is our normal audience. Lacey, welcome to the show. Jaffe doesn't know who you are.
That's a lie. You've literally complimented me in the past, and I'm holding on to that with every tiny grip I have.
What did I say about you in the past? It was a nice thing.
You just said that I was pretty. That's it.
You are pretty.
Thank you.
He also made another comment. I don't know if he remembers this. He said, "You look like you'd be smooth like butter," but I don't know what that meant.
I don't think I ever said
you
that.
Did say that.
What's the deal with like the pep talk you have on your wall there?
This is my sister's room.
Okay. She has depression issues?
No. I got a back procedure recently, and her room's closer to the bathroom, so I've just been using it.
Back procedure. Shout out the boyfriend.
Dog, your sister's a freak, dog. She's depressed and she's beating that wall down. Look at that. Look at the headboard where it scarred the wall.
Yeah.
I went and visited a friend of mine in high school who was in a facility because they had tried to end things, and they were in there for a couple of months, and they got better, thank God. But they wrote on their wall, they wrote a lyric from a Billy Joel song, and I've never forgotten it because because this guy was always angry. He was always fighting with the world. And he wrote a lyric from a song called Angry Young Man, which was, I believe I've passed the age of consciousness and righteous rage. I found that just surviving was a noble fight. And I thought that was great. I thought that was a great line. Now, I don't agree with that. You should always fight. But in his case, it was good. Look at you, Lacey Bops. Look at you sitting there in your little square up there with your little black t-shirt.
Hold on. The chat's saying your sister's like 10. Is that true?
No, my sister's 22.
Okay. All right. So they're trying to make me out to be a creep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lacey has a different sister that they're talking about. Yeah, no, different sister.
I have a different sister that's 3.
Yeah, different sister.
Your 3-year-old sister can read?
No, it's not. Anyways.
Unfortunately, no.
Why is she so sad that she needs that on her wall?
Well, this isn't my 3-year-old sister's room. This is my 22-year-old sister's room.
Why don't you like your 3-year-old sister?
Why did I say that?
Oh my Lord. I just picture Lacey's sister like on her phone and dudes are like hitting on her and she's like has to look up at her wall and meditate. It's like look back down at the phone.
Honestly, she probably does do that. That actually seems like something she would do.
Oh, hey, Zarin, did you guys see the Resident Evil movie trailer? Not yet. It's on the list. It's on the list.
But speaking of lists, we are going to close the votes. It looks like just by a slim margin of 7%, horror movies is the category. Lacey, anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah. Fuck you for saying if it was me, you wouldn't let me up here. Because first off, I wouldn't come up here complaining that Jaffe said, "Oh no, I think we should put Lisi on a better show and get rid of Babes." I would never complain about. That's just like so weird.
That's
That's such a
right.
weird because
Thanks,
that's pretty much what
Lacey.
you said. I went back, I watched it, I watched the clip, Jaffe, and you pretty much said, "Hey, is it?"
You didn't care anymore.
Damn.
I didn't do that. That was Tech.
That was Tech. $10 real picks. Horror movies only.
Are we saying Saturday or Sunday, or we haven't decided?
We're doing Saturday. We should just do Saturday the normal time, which seems to be 2 p.m. PST. That's 5 p.m. EST. We're only doing 3 movies.
Wait.
Max.
Oh, I thought normal time this last week was. We're not doing 5 movies.
No, 3 movies. Did you not hear me? 3 movies.
I think you said 5.
No.
At Master Jarja super chatted $10. Terra Firma.
I want to say this, chat. Just because I talk to females when they come up here doesn't mean I'm flirting with them. I don't consider anything. I don't consider anything I just did flirting.
Okay.
Okay, a couple of things about that. First off, is it Terra Firma is what it's called, or Terrifier? But it's Terra Firma?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Master Jar Jar. That's going on the wheel.
It's a 1999 film.
So you said, though, the normal time. So last week we started at 9 a.m. is why I'm confused.
Okay, yes. But we've done other movie marathons where it starts at 2 p.m.
Fucking Event Horizon.
I've never seen Event Horizon.
I got to put Event Horizon.
Excellent.
By the way, funny because you wanted us to watch the Resident Evil trailer, and Paul W. Anderson did almost all the Resident Evil movies, and he got his start on Event Horizon.
How is that the case? Because people say Event Horizon is a really good movie, but Paul W. Anderson's a horrible hack director.
Correct. Event Horizon is a great movie, and nothing else he did has ever been any good.
Interesting. Okay.
At Brick Scraper super chatted $10. Itchy the Killer.
I don't know any of these.
But the new Resident Evil is directed by the guy who made Weapons and Barbarian, so it's pretty exciting.
Ari Aster? Is that who it is?
I don't know what his name is, but
I didn't like Weapons. I'm gonna say this. Like, and I liked Barbarian up until they showed the ending of it. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but like,
right.
I didn't like the whole second half of Barbarian. The first half of Barbarian was like a well-crafted movie.
At Breezy Max 738 super chatted $9.99. Us.
That's the secret double families that live underground.
Well, yeah, that's the Jordan Peele motion picture show.
I love that movie. Ooh, Hereditary.
Wings looked like Jaffe when he talked to Bunny. Look, I'll flirt with anybody. I'll flirt with old ladies. I flirting's fun. Flirting's harmless. And you know. Ooh, The Shining. The Shining.
OE2 super chatted $9.99. The Shining.
The Shining.
I'm assuming we're doing Kubrick's Shining and not the made for TV movie.
Yeah, not the Mick Garris.
No,
Shining.
The Shining's on the list. Is one of the movies I need to watch. I haven't watched yet.
You've never seen The Shining?
No.
Might be one of the best movies ever made.
That's a lot of weight on it, Wings.
That's a lot. I'm putting a lot of weight on it. It, like, in my opinion, like horror movie wise, The Shining and like The Thing, 1982.
The Thing's great too.
One of the top threes.
Yeah, the Thing is currently my favorite horror film of all time. I've seen The Thing. But I mean,
The Shining is that good.
Okay.
I will be so bummed if a goddamn Army of Darkness gets up there.
Oh yeah, you hate Army of Darkness.
I don't hate it. It always gets on the wheel. It always wins, and I have to watch it ad nauseum. I'm just like, so fucking. Shut up, Linda. I get it. I like Army of Darkness. I'm just too much.
Every time it's brought up, you're like, it's such a boring movie. I don't like. Why do I need to watch it again?
Not true. That's not true.
You said I've heard you say directly, watching it one time is enough for the rest of my life.
No.
You said that.
But that was not an insult to the movie. Like, I thought Army of Darkness 1, I thought 2 was really good. They're fun movies. I even watched the fucking series, part of the series. I like them. But I'm over
That Rich
Ash. I'm
Scraper
over it.
super chatted $10. Tokyo Vampire Hotel.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but that sounds great.
At Honey Bunny Tummy super chatted $9.99. Sinners.
Did you actually watch Sinners yet?
I have not seen Sinners.
I did, and I love Sinners.
When Evil Lurks.
At alien_B super chatted $10. When Evil Lurks.
But let me tell you something. I have not seen that motion picture show, but people say it is one of the scariest, disturbing movies of the last couple of years. I'm very excited to see that on the wheel. That's fantastic.
Has anybody ever voted for It Follows during this?
I've seen it though, but
It Follows is a great movie.
It Follows. Yep. Is that the one where there's a couple movies like this? I think there's like a spirit or entity that only one cursed person can see, and you have to pass that curse on to someone else
by sex. Yeah.
Oh, there's a second movie like that.
Smile.
Is it Smile? Maybe Smile. It is. It's where you have to have someone witness you do a murder.
Right. It's something traumatic, yeah, but Smile. That's Smile. Smile is also a great fucking movie.
Okay. That one I think was better. I think I've seen It Follows and I've seen Smile. And I think the one where the only way to get the curse off of you is to kill someone or do... I didn't know it was traumatic. I thought it was just murder. Maybe I'm misremembering.
No, it's got to be a traumatic event. Like you can't just like, oh, I'm going to poison somebody and it transfers. You have to kill them in a traumatic way.
Yeah. They have to be scarred from it. Alien Beast.
Andrea, Drag Me to Hell. That's a great motion picture.
Alien Beast says, I'm a huge horror fan, $5, who watches all of them that come out. When Evil Lurks was the best I've seen in a while. And it's in Spanish. It's in Spanish.
At a Mac Talkin' Smack super chatted $10. Wings. I was literally typing It Follows.
I'm surprised nobody's trolling and put like Savage Weekend on this bitch.
6037 super chatted $9.99. Saturday the 14th. You did say horror-centric, playful.
I've never seen it. That's but I would know what it is. That's cool, Rocker Girly.
At Amazing Maisie super chatted $10. Oh. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but you have to give me the denied Discord access.
That's not a us thing, but thank you for that, Amazing Maisie. Thank you, Amazing Maisie.
At Breezy Max 738 super chatted $9.99. Drag Me to Hell.
That's 2 for Drag Me to Hell. Like, does that go on the board twice?
Yeah, it does. I don't know if it's 2 for Drag Me to Hell, but
that's the first time
somebody mentioned
it,
but they didn't pay for it.
Yeah, Drag Me to Hell. That's the first donut for it.
The only problem I have with Drag Me to Hell is I love Sam Raimi and like others.
Me too.
But like, I don't like how he did the Gypsy Woman being over the top comedy in that movie.
You shamed me. I didn't think she was comedy.
It's the car scene. It's the car scene when she.
That was not comedy. That was just grossness.
Yeah.
We'll if it comes up, we'll debate it live because I love that movie. I think it's one of his fucking best.
I think it has. Now maybe I'm a little weird about this. Justin Long is one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he's in that.
Yeah, you smoking crack, bud.
Yeah, people don't like. I don't think he has like a huge fan base. But Jeepers Creepers. He was also in Tusk,
Heretic.
Right?
Yeah,
he was in Tusk.
Super chatted $10. Heretic.
Dude, okay. Heretic. I don't even consider that a horror movie.
I want to see that. I haven't seen it.
It's one of those movies. Is front loaded heavy. Like the first 70% is great.
Right.
Absolutely great peak cinema, and then
that's
the
the guy. That's
Hugh Jack. Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Yeah. Okay. By the way, a couple things. Barely Functional. Welcome to Cash Cow, buddy. If you want to watch these movies with us on Saturday, you have to be at Is it Cash Cow? Yeah.
Cash Cow or higher.
Or higher. So thank you, Barely Functional, for that. We appreciate it.
At Google Video Man super chatted $9.99. Eraserhead.
Put that on the board.
Never seen
David Lynch up in this bitch, son.
Yeah, so if you want to watch the movies with us, it's going to be in the Crypt VC in the LolCow Universe Discord server. You can go into the description of this video, find the membership link. You have to be a Cash Cow or higher. And it'll be, again, Saturday, 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m.
Like
5 p.m. EST.
This is a movie I have no interest in seeing.
7,656 super chatted $10. Human Centipede.
How did they make like 4 of these bitches, dog? Like I made it through like 30 minutes of the first movie, and I'm like, all right, I'm out on this. It's
never
like
seen
Ricky.
It. I know
like,
what it is. I've seen scenes, but you don't like it?
I don't like the concept behind it.
Well, you're not supposed to, right?
What'd you say?
Are you supposed to like the concept behind it?
_ says super chatted $9.99. Hereditary. Also, The Barbarian was supposed to be a short story, and when the lady got into the basement, that's why the second half sucks.
I can see that because like the first half of Barbarian is a fucking amazing. Like that's a great movie.
At Brick Scraper super chatted $10. The Gate.
What is The Gate? You reacted.
The Gate is a Canadian horror movie, but it's designed for children. So it's like but it's not campy children. It's designed for like people like 14 to 15.
Can I ask, what the fuck does camp mean? Because I've heard someone like, oh, that's very camp, or it's campy.
Cheesy. It means
lighthearted,
over the top. It juvenile, really, right? Like camp can be a superhero movie without the production budget of a Marvel movie would be campy because it's so clearly it so clearly is childish and juvenile. Like I'm here to save the day, you know. But it's a good movie. There's a much better definition out there.
$10. Bone Tomahawk. Western.
Oh my God, I've never seen it.
You've never seen Bone Tomahawk? That's a good movie.
So good.
It is gross as fuck.
Yeah.
At Joan SNN super chatted $10. The Strangers 2008.
Seen in theaters.
At super chatted $9.99. Teeth.
Okay.
That's not the vagina, right?
That's the first wheel.
Vagina bindentata.
Underscore that super chatted $10. Mommy Dearest, but actually Midsummer.
See, like Midsommar, like that's a weird one.
Hang on, before you spin the wheel. First off, thank you for the Mommy Dearest call out. That was brilliant and delightful. But yes, Midsummer. Okay. Any movie.
I have to spin this wheel, Jaffe.
Please wait one moment. One moment.
$10.03. Jacob's Ladder.
See, is that a horror movie?
Yes, great movie.
Because like that's like saying Seven's a horror movie.
You know. OC Media, I just wanted to call out. I know we're not putting on the wheel because it wasn't enough money, but Dead Snow, thank you. And then someone is saying, Tech, that we missed their super chat from like 15 minutes ago.
I'll go back.
So, yeah, okay.
All right. Spinning the wheel. We are spinning the wheel for the first movie. Here we go. We're going to shuffle. The names are attached to the movies.
How many names have to be on it to spin?
20. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. I hope Tokyo Vampire Hotel gets it. Event Horizon.
Oh, what?
Breezy Mac, you are the winner of the wheel. First movie on the fucking panel for Saturday is going to be Us. Thank you so much.
Us is the movie where like the white girl has the black boyfriend that takes her to the family, right?
No, that's Get Out.
Okay, Us is
the follow-up about the people who live underground with the rabbits, and there's like a mirror. I don't want to ruin it for people, but it's
okay. I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Apparently, we're lagging. We have fiber. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a YouTube problem.
Oh, Anna.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
That's super chatted $10. Army of Darkness.
You're
That's
just doing
funny
that because
as
you're
shit.
pissed that Cat Girl and me got into a scuff, man.
Hey, don't be mean.
I'm not being mean. My God.
You woke up grumpy today.
So how does this work?
I did not wake up grumpy.
Do y'all just create a new wheel? Like all the selections that were gone?
Yeah. New wheel.
New wheel.
Yeah, my computer is lagging. What the fuck?
No, we came so close to a really good horror movie, and then we got Us.
I like Us.
Us is good, but I mean, it wasn't. I still would rather see Event Horizon, but I'm grateful to see any of them. I like watching movies with you guys. But now let me check my. They can hear, but we're frozen. Let me check the internet.
The internet is 100 out of 100. We've not lost a single frame. It's my PC, I think.
Really?
Apparently.
None of you guys are frozen for me. Like everything's working smoothly.
Yeah. Well, you can, as long as you guys can hear, our internet is fine, Carol. We have awesome internet. But maybe we'll need to do it for my PC for the time being. Cause I know you moved all your setup around yesterday. Maybe something got jostled or something.
I'm checking our stream. Yeah, we're frozen.
Hit refresh. Does that help?
I have hit refresh.
No, I mean the audience. But if you guys can still hear us, it's not like you're here for our beautiful visages anyway, right? Can you guys hear us fine? Even with the visual lag?
I'm going to cut and cut back in on OBS.
It'll probably kill the stream, but okay.
Nah, I probably won't. Let me just make sure that it doesn't have auto end. Auto stop is not on. All right, we're gonna cut and cut back in.
The new one, the remake?
I play them all, platinum them.
Okay. We should play a horror game, co-op horror game.
Do Dead Space 3.
Is that co-op?
Yeah.
Are we back, chat? Are we there?
Trippy Savage super chatted $10. Gothica.
Oh, fucking Halle Berry.
Okay, yeah, I know what it is, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. But I remember I used to work in a video store, and I remember looking at that stupid ass box every time I was dusting the shelves.
Oh, Wings of Redemption. Have you played Retro Rewind, the video game store simulator?
No, I watched you play it though.
Oh, so fun. And they're adding video games. They're adding video games to the store. Oh, I'm so proud of my little video store. I'm going to buy you a copy. I've been telling Tech forever, we can just use family share. I have so many games.
At Urban Excursion super chatted $10. House,
nice.
1977, from Japan.
Is that what the doctor autism?
Okay, hold on. I got to catch up to a lot of super chats.
At Alien_B super chatted $10. Jaffe, we're here to gunter you, dude. Come on. Know your audience.
Link. By the way, Anna G changed her title. She was kidding about Evil Dead. She said, I actually want When Evil Lurks.
So is House 1977 different from like the House in America? Like, is it a completely
There's a house
movie?
there's House 77, which is Japan. There's a movie called House and House 2, The Second Story, which is an 80s horror movie. Yeah. Then there's a TV show called House MD, which was also created by the guy who created The Good Doctor, the hit ABC show about Sean Murphy.
Dude, the Blair Witch Project.
At Cynthia Bria 2828 super chatted $10. The Blair Witch Project.
I fucking love the Blair Witch Project. Like, I will always defend this movie to the end of time because a lot of people say it's boring. But if you went to see this bitch in the theaters with the proper build up, it is an amazing experience. It's one of the experiences I've had in a theater that I think back to fondly. Mm-hmm. And I've seen a lot of movies, and like it's up there in the top 5 theater experiences.
And ask yourself, did you ever think, and I won't spoil it, the last shot of the movie would have caused the audience to scream? It's such a benign concept. Like if you read it in the script, what the character's doing, you go, but it's like when you see that character at the end of the movie, you're like, oh my God, man. Oh my fucking God.
So David, I got a question. Like you say you got ADHD. You seem to sit through a lot of movies that ADHD people can't sit through.
Because ADHD is a lack of engagement in the brain over things, right? Movies are designed to keep you engaged. So it's not that I have a low tolerance for long form things, as long as it's a long form thing that is compelling and engaging and interesting. So that's why people say, oh, slow burn games are great. I'm like, there's a difference between slow burn and boring. Slow burn can be slow burn and I'll love it, but you're still engaged with slow burn. You're like, where's this going? What's going to happen? Why is the director lingering on that sign for so long? And then there's just boring filmmaking. So they're different things.
I wonder did you ever see Lake Mungo?
No.
It's like that would be the ultimate test if you can handle it or not, because that is a slow burn, but it's got such a good payoff at the end.
Got it. No, I haven't.
You know what? It is a memory leak. I see it.
Okay. Okay. What? You have too many tabs open or what?
No. My RAM is just like 6 years old. I think it's just
okay.
It's time to upgrade the PC. Okay. What I can do to fix it. Chat, let me know. Let me know if we're back. I've paused the TTS sound. I'll order fucking RAM. Oh my god.
This is the wrong time of the year to order RAM.
I
pimp.
know. Fuck me.
I mean, I can run the show.
No, I need you to share your screen. Or actually, if you could fucking do the OBS, but that's.
Do you not have like older RAM, like a more stable, like DDR4? Like in a
I might just
computer?
well, my shit is I think DDR4. I'm not sure. Let me.
I'm just saying, like, you can't scavenge RAM from another computer without having to buy it right now with the market being high.
I have to buy it. I'm gonna do the I don't.
So if you close out of Steam, it might stop all the buffering. It happened to me before I upgraded my PC.
It shouldn't be Steam. Steam's not even running right now.
Even in the small tray?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it boot on startup. I turned that off.
Okay. Well, then that's not it. I just wanted to check because it might help. Other than that, yeah, get a better computer. You live with David Jaffe.
Yeah, Jeff, buy me a computer, Jaffe. What are you doing?
Yeah, Jaffe, buy him a computer. You
That's the
loser.
first I'm fucking hearing about it.
Also, before I leave, I have one thing very mean to say. Hold on, I'll turn my camera on. David Jaffe, you are an idiot. Okay,
Yeah,
why is it not saying? You're an idiot. The Good Doctor. How Cindy's better.
So good.
I'm not watching that artistic slop. Okay, that's all I have.
But here's the thing about. Yeah, but you won't even give it a chance. It's so great.
I have given it a chance. Okay,
How
and
many
it gives me
episodes of The Good Doctor have
PTSD.
you watched? How many episodes of the hit ABC show The Good Doctor have you watched?
What are you talking about? I'm married to a white woman. I've watched every episode.
Okay, and do you have to roll her in there? Does she just park like is she the mama in What's Eating Gilbert Grape and she's just in front of the TV because her legs are
what?
listening?
Yeah. Let's just bring up my past lies. Okay, I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You act like we care. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, got him. Did you get him?
I like
you got
Twiggy.
him.
Twiggy's great. Why do people hate that guy so much? People say he's a backstabber. They say he'll stab you in the back. Is that true? He's not a good guy?
He made. Go ahead. You have something to say, Wings, huh?
I don't got nothing to say. I'm good.
Well, then I guess we won't say it. He made Tommy C crash out on stream this morning, I guess, or last night, whatever you want to consider it.
Or what did he do? I mean, I've never had any problems with Twiggy. What did he do?
It was the same thing that you do to me. It's you are both older men who can't follow like a conversation sometimes, and so you get frustrated and throw like an elderly tantrum. And so Tommy threw a tantrum, not being able to follow what Twiggy was talking about. And I guess Tommy smashed his desk and it disconnected him from like his computer. It shut down OBS and Twiggy had to fucking relaunch OBS on his side.
I don't understand. Wait, what happened now?
Something like that. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can share my screen. Can you share your screen for the trailer of Us?
Okay, but yes, I can, but we're still getting all these other super chats coming in.
I'm writing them in, but we always show the trailer for one of the movies that we got listed, and us made it to the board.
Do we have to? Can we show Resident Evil?
I'm gonna do it on my end then, and we're gonna probably crash one more time. So
I'll do it if you really want to fucking. I'm not being a dickhead. I just don't think it's very entertaining to watch a trailer for a movie.
The thing we've done historically for the episodes all the time.
I don't think that's
dickhead.
True. Oh my God! Shut up, you cunt!
Is Lake Eden a horror movie?
Kind of. So. I've never actually seen it, but like it's one of those horror movies that it's like an interpersonal drama that has horror elements to it.
Okay, I am caught up.
Okay, hang on.
And TTS is back on. Sorry, chat. We have fixed it. We are caught up. We're halfway through the second wheel.
Here's a fucking trailer we've all seen. Here you go.
Yeah, fuck you.
You've seen a trailer?
I guess so, Jordy. That's what I hear we're doing. Let me share my screen. I think I'll share my entire screen, not just the application.
Oh my God. You know, I'm just going to do it myself.
We've lost like 300 viewers for text mess ups.
Yeah, well.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we're at 526. We're at 840 earlier.
Nah, it's fine.
All right, here we go. Are we watching?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah,
David
if somebody came up
Jaffe.
and if somebody did an Andrew Dice Clay impression or something similar, they wouldn't be like, "Oh, this is just edgy comedy." No, they're copying Andrew Dice Clay, right?
All right, well, that's us. That sounds great. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Tech, where are we with the wheel?
We are 8 movies away from spinning the second wheel. for Saturday.
Now
And
we're
again,
back. We're back.
if you are a cash cow or higher, you can join us in the LolCow Universe Discord in the Crypt VC. This Saturday, it's going to be 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EST. We're going to watch movies together. Us is on the list so far. We have so far on this next wheel, Midsummer, Jacob's Ladder, Evil Lurks, I think twice is on here. Gothica, Horse, 1977, Blair Witch Project, Tokyo Vampire Hotel on here twice. Lake Eden so far.
Lake Eden.
At Brickscraper super chatted $10, since Tokyo Vampire Hotel has already been said at Event Horizon and repossessed.
I will change your other one, Brickscraper. I got you.
Now, did we get Sammy's pick, Carl Johnson?
I got.
You missed your next tech.
Yeah, I have Sammy Saito or said so. It has your next on this wheel.
Okay. Well, it doesn't work that way. Amber Chick, she says, I definitely want to watch a movie with text constant interruption. Sounds lovely. So when you watch it in the Discord, obviously you can mute whoever's talking if you don't want to hear them. So we tend to talk a lot in the side chat and text.
Yeah.
But I will interrupt from time to time for sure. By the way, speaking of interrupting from time to time for sure, I want you to look at your screen. I'm going to show you 2 pictures and I want you to tell me what it is that you are looking at, if you are able to do so. Picture number 1. Any thoughts on what you're looking at here?
I'm looking at rucksacks full of something. Maybe laundry, potatoes, or possibly bones.
Okay.
That looks to be probably like skeletons. Yeah.
And then here's the other picture that's connected. How are these pictures connected?
Well, that bag right there is obviously made out of the rucksacks. No, the bag on her hips.
No.
Is this a victim of sex trafficking that was thrown into a bag and thrown overboard?
No, this is a woman who was just arrested. She's 19. She was trying to fly about 20, I think, India star turtles, which are apparently very rare and very expensive. She put them in bags. The India star tortoise is a highly sought after species and strictly protected under the Convention of International Trade. It's an endangered species. She put them in, she taped them to her body and she was getting away with it. But then one of them started to sort of wake up, one of the turtles that had been sleeping, and people thought she was moving funny and they realized, oh, she's got turtles. I mean, and she is in prison. Toady says she should be in prison. They go for $10K a turtle, but yeah, she's without turtles now. She's turtleless. She's in prison, and
she did a really good job. If that picture right there, she has like 30 turtles strapped to her body. She did a great job.
Yeah, it says people were alerted after noticing suspicious body movements. But you're right. If you just look at her walking, you would have no idea. You would have no idea. So I applaud her turtle power. I applaud her attempts. Turtle smuggler. Green-eyed redhead. It's delightful. I paid 10 for Malevolent. I don't know if you did, but if you did, it should be on the wheel. I wasn't looking, but Tech was doing the wheel stuff. But
like apparently I was doing like the video, the movie nights wrong because I talk all the fucking time during the movies.
Yeah,
that's okay though, because but again, that's not a problem because people can just mute you if you don't want to listen. We were talking about this yesterday. The dogs that have the most biting people.
Yeah.
I looked it up because we were talking about what dog breed bites the most. And there was a lot of discussion last night and debate last night, but here's the official word. Doberman Pinscher's number 10. Cansey Chow?
That's not even the Cansey Chow. That's a Connie Corso picture.
Okay, well that I don't know anything about any of that.
Well, I think that's a Chow and a Corso together, right?
It's a mix. Okay. Number 8, Siberian Husky. Number 6, Bull Mastiff. Moving on. Number 5, American Bulldog.
That's what Courage
Number
is.
4 is mixed breed dogs. Courage, I thought was both is a mixed breed, isn't he?
I think number 4 is just because sheer volume of dogs are just mixed breed dogs.
Yeah.
Could be.
Well,
Because mixed breed could have bull terrier in them.
Yeah, so Courage is an American Bulldog and Bull Terrier mix. He's half and half.
Oh, okay, so he's a nightmare.
Yeah, love that dog.
I bet you
Number
Lab's not even on
3,
this list.
German Shepherd. Or sorry, number 2 is German Shepherd.
I did miss
Where's number 3?
Where did number 3 go?
I don't know. Number 1, pit bull type dogs, as we discussed. But labs are actually up there though, because I was
super chatted $9.99. Pan's Labyrinth.
That's a great fucking movie. That's Del Tormo?
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, like great movie. I didn't realize until like the third viewing that it's 2 movies telling the same story that slaps together as one movie.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, because like the movie that's happening outside of the labyrinth is the same movie that's happening inside the labyrinth with like a fantasy take on it. If you watch it again, you'll see the same exact events happen.
Oh,
okay. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I had no idea.
What are we watching? What are we looking at, Jaffe? Okay, thank you. I did catch the other donation for Malevolent. My bad, Greeny. That's my bad.
Malevolent is the one from James Wan, right? With that crazy ending. I'm not going to say what it is, but that thing's batshit, man. That scene in the police station. Whoo, lordy. Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. That's a good movie.
That's the only one I missed. Pan's Labyrinth, Malevolent, Event Horizon. Okay.
Del Toro, like he had me so excited for like when he was going with the guy from Metal Gear.
The producer, yeah, Kojima.
Kojima, yeah. Like him and Del Toro was supposed to do the Silent Hill game, and then they did that banging ass fucking thing. What was that shit called?
Walking Simulator.
PT. And it's like, oh, this is gonna be a great game, and then fucking Konami had to shit the bed on it.
Well, they did work together on. I'm forgetting the name of the game, but it is the Walking Simulator. Death Stranding, and I like Del Toro's touch to the narrative of the game.
Never played it. I thought it looked dumb.
It did look dumb, and then it was really fun, and then you beat the game, and you're like, well, what am I doing? It was
amazing. Maisie says, "Disabled from a bulldog. Stop scaring me." Like,
amazing.
I think bulldogs. I'm not going to be in the side of people like, oh, people give them a bad rep. No, bulldogs are violent fucking animals, but people get bulldogs that shouldn't have violent fucking animals. You can have a dog that's scary and that's going to hurt people as long as you're a person that is 100% on top of your shit and can control that animal at any given time. A lot of people aren't like that with bulldogs, and bulldogs are so abundant and they're everywhere. And
that's, I'm a big advocate for bulldogs being good dogs. If they had good owners, right? That's my big takeaway from it. Jaffe interacts with Courage, right? My dog. He's a half American Bulldog, half Bull Terrier. Jaffe, how's Courage with me? He's like a little soldier, right? He's like, oh, I have to sit. I sit. I have to go there.
I keep my distance more from Courage now because he did snap at me last week, and I'm like, okay, I can't trust this dog anymore. But yeah, he's very obedient with you, of course.
Excursion super chatted $10. The Orphanage 2007.
I want to say I've heard of that. You're absolutely right, though. Thank you for that, Urban Excursion. We appreciate it. Green, yeah, I'm thinking of Malevolence. You're right. Malignant, I don't know what that is. Or Maleficent, I don't know. Maleficent. What was the one they put on the wheel?
Malevolent.
Maleficent's the Angelina Jolie thing. So
isn't that the movie where like the Wicked Witch of the West?
That's Maleficent.
Okay.
Maleficent. Beastman, I have a beagle. I love those dogs. You goddamn right. They're up and coming dogs this year. They're like jumped to the top 10 of most wanted dogs. Listen to this though. If you lost your family, or if you knew let's just say your husband and son had died, if you were a woman, or don't have to be a woman, I suppose. And you would want to see their bodies before to have closure, I assume.
Interesting.
Is that correct? I'm asking.
Ask one more time from the beginning. If I had a wife,
do you think seeing the body of a loved one who's passed is valuable to give you closure, or do you think it's a bad idea?
I do think it's important, but here's the difference, right? All three of us are in different age groups, right? Jaffe's Gen X, Wings is a millennial, I'm a Gen Z. Jaffe's seen way more death from people he knows than Wings has probably, and Wings more than I have. So far,
You've seen more dead bodies than we have.
More dead, but not people I knew, right? I've seen a ton of dead people.
At 6 Zozo super chatted $10.51 to you guys like Conjuring and The Nun.
Which one do you want to do, Conjuring or The Nun?
Let's do The Conjuring. Like The Nun's just a spinoff of the Conjuring series.
Okay, because I don't know either, so we'll try them out.
Well, it's the charlatans.
Yeah.
What's those two guys that married couple that fucking just lies about shit?
What are they? They're dead now, but what are they called? I know you're talking about the married.
They went around
Elaine
the U.S. So with dead people, I of course I've seen a lot of dead bodies, but to have a connection to someone, it was essentially just like my mother and then a friend from high school. He took his own shit coming back from the military. And that's it. And I think seeing them meant a lot to me because I was so unused to someone in my life being gone. It was the easiest or the fastest way to understand. Oh, that's they're not coming back.
At Remo the Turk super chatted $10. Was done a massive injustice with the amount of mechanics packed in such a teaser with a shocking announcement at the end. Crazy that such a relationship soured, killed such a dream for all.
True.
Konami just wanted to fucking make gambling machines at that point. Like video games is a risk, especially now with like so much money getting pumped in video games that they can't take any risk whatsoever. Like I think Destiny 2 had like $400 million put into just the marketing of the game by itself. It's like that's like 3 or 4 successful Hollywood movies wrapped up right there. If you could look at a Jason Blum type production, I don't know. It's like, they shit on Kojima. Kojima's a good director, and they shit all over him.
Yeah, Kojima loves Jaffe.
Does it?
At Greeny Dreadhead 45 super chatted $10. Here, Malevolent. The one you thought of. Both great.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that.
So, see, I look at The Conjuring as like a badly remade version of Poltergeist. I just look at it every time I watch it.
Oh, Poltergeist. That's a great fucking movie. That still holds up. That's
Poltergeist is fucking awesome.
I do like that movie. I haven't seen it, but
Thank you, Green-Eyed Redhead.
I've seen a lot of reviews from movie buffs that talk about the production of that movie, and it seems like a great film. And didn't your friend die, or that he was a child actor? He's dead now.
We just talked about this. Yeah.
No, yeah, he's didn't.
I googled him. He died 2025.
No, he did not.
Google him.
I don't need to Google him. I just saw him on a Facebook comment 2 days ago.
Sure.
It's not that I'm tired and I am locked in. Fuck you, Willie Farnsworth. I was actually looking up a member who just chatted, and I went like, I think I've seen that person in our Discord saying similar things, and I was just curious if it was the same person. The reason I'm asking about dead bodies, though, is because I wanted to let you know there's a woman who lost her husband and she lost her son, and her exact quote was, she says, "I'm only now starting to grieve for my husband after grieving for my son," because she lost both of her family members in the Titanic submarine that imploded, right?
Yeah.
And she recently got back the bodies, or what they were. She said, "We didn't get the bodies for 9 months. This is breaking news today." She says, "Well, when I say bodies," this is her quote, "I mean the slush that was left. They came in 2 small boxes like shoe boxes. There wasn't much they could find. They have a big pile they can't separate, all mixed DNA. And they asked if I wanted some of that too. But I said, no, just what you know of as my husband and my child." So somewhere on the bottom of the ocean, they were able.
Super chatted $9.99. Will Tarantino's Grindhouse count? If not, Signs.
Well,
I'd put in Signs, but
Robert Rodriguez's movie would count, but probably not Death Proof.
Okay, so
Rodriguez's was what, Machete?
No, the Grindhouse was Planet Terror and Death Proof smashed together.
Right. Yeah. And then Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving, but that was just the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in Signs then.
I'll put Signs.
One
more movie,
yeah, I mean, think about that. Think about that they were able to take a submersible down there and go, oh, here's the pile of what these bodies once were, and now it's just pulpy shit that's globbed at the bottom of the ocean or something. I don't know.
They had to pay for it themselves because, like, who the fuck is actually going to pay to go down there for an implosion and try to find DNA on the ocean floor?
I don't know. Probably the company, so they didn't get their asses sued. I have no idea, but
probably it's part of the lawsuit, maybe, right?
Could be. Let me go turn that off.
JS Dylan Schneider super chatted $10. Yo, hear me out. Lethal Weapon 6.
Is that a scary movie?
It just seems like a colossal waste of fucking money to go down there looking for DNA slush 2 miles down. That's so risky. You're trying to kill other people for what? Like, people had watery graves forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JSD, thank you, buddy. But because he put a joke on there, can I put a movie on the wheel?
If JSD allows it. Wait, is Lethal Weapon 6 not a horror film?
It's not a real movie. It doesn't exist.
Oh,
correct.
That makes sense. The real Rigatoni cash cow for 2 months says, "Hey baby boy, I love you, home slice wings. Pull me, Tech." He wants to be brought into the call. What do you think, Jaffe?
No.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Rigatoni, not today. Jaffe says he hates you and he doesn't like your kind.
Oh shit, yo, what's going on?
He says your pizza's bad too.
Okay, JSD says he'll allow it. Thank you, JSD. Appreciate it, buddy.
Okay.
JS Dylan Schneider super chatted $10. I will allow it, Papa J.
What movie?
Wait, he put it. You'd have to pay twice. God damn it, JSD. Thank you, buddy, for that.
JSD, please play another 10 and say sorry. I didn't mean to donate for it twice.
Don't do that, JSD.
What movie, Jaffe?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Guys? I don't know how to spell that.
It doesn't matter. Listen to this.
Well, no.
If we end up having an explosion in children across the country or across the world, we can thank Donald Trump for that.
By the way, we're going to try this. Let me know if it's lagging. Chat, I hope the screen is not lagging.
When you say Poltergeist, make sure it's the Toby Hooper one and not the remake.
Oh, of course. Natasha, no, I loved it when you came up, buddy. I thought it was great.
Okay, it's lagging again. Is it?
At JS Dylan Schneider super chatted $10. Tech, that was the joke, simpleton.
Okay,
Thank you, JSD.
Is it actually
very,
lagging?
very much, buddy.
Fuck me.
Can you send me the link of that and I can do it?
At Brick Scraper super chatted $10. The people under the stairs.
A Wes Craven movie. It's not so much the horror elements, but the sexual elements of the film they didn't want me to see.
All right, here's what we're doing. Jaffe, I sent you the link. We should be back. Chat, let me know if we're back. Are we back?
Six Zozo super chatted $10.51.
Are we here?
Poltergeist horror movie is also a good one.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
All right, Jaffe, in the side chat, I have sent you the link to that website. I'm sending you the list of movies. Copy and paste that into the fucking thing. Share your screen.
All right, Green-Eyed Redhead says paid second one for Jaffe. Yeah, I'll do that while you're doing that.
Yeah, I'll start a new wheel tracked. You got it, Jaffe?
Yep, we are ready to go. Is that all the ones? Started with Blair Witch, ends with Your Next.
That's all the ones. Share your screen.
All right, I will share my screen. Here we go. All right, let's shuffle.
Hold on. All right, we're watching now.
If you want to watch this motion picture show with us,
do me a favor. I know this is extra work for you. I'm sorry. Can you hit sort on it and then read off the names? That way people know that their votes are in there.
Blair Witch Project, Conjuring, Event Horizon, Evil Lurks again, Gothika, Hell House, Horse or House? I thought it was House, 1977. Jacob's Ladder, Lake Eden, Malevolence, Malevolent, Midsummer, Pan's Labyrinth, Poltergeist, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Repossessed, Signs, The Orphanage, Tokyo Vampire Hotel, and You're Next.
My only complaint is Midsommar is not a horror movie.
Kinda.
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna have to just trust that most people who say
it's like a psychological thriller, maybe.
Yeah, it's about a cult.
It's like the LCU. Okay. Go ahead, Jaffe.
It's kind of like saying like a Waco documentary is a horror movie.
Which one do you hope for, Tech and Wings?
Event Horizon or Poltergeist or Pan's Labyrinth.
I want either Poltergeist, Evil Lurks, or Event Horizon, but all of these are great. Or Jacob's Ladder, all these are great. Here we go.
Blair Witch Project's a pretty good one too.
Yep.
Are we getting Malevolent
from Greeny Eyed Redhead?
All right, let's watch.
Is she in the last one? Who won the last one?
I don't know.
Are you going to share?
Is this the 2018 Malevolent?
Supernatural psychological horror
Florence
film.
Pugh is in it. Her last name is Pugh. This means she's stinky.
Here we go. Trailer time.
Follow this simple technique. Find a quiet place. Visualize your goal and remember that you are amazing. Confidence is an armor against the world.
Sayers medium service. Yeah, we're the ghost hunters.
Cool. I like ghost hunters.
This is my sister. The one with the gift.
Repeat your goal in your mind.
Here's the plan. Angela will pretend she sees a ghost. We'll put on a damn good show and make some money.
You said you heard screaming. Yes, angry, taunting. I just want a quiet house.
If you can control a situation,
stop it.
Sell it. You can influence others.
I've come to see if you would consider leaving this house.
Is this your usual routine for all your clients? It's all an act. Angela's gift.
You hear that?
Something's here.
Did you see her?
I really thought you could help me.
Ange, it's just a house.
Place where you will not be interrupted.
I thought if you could hear the voices.
Fuck, awesome. Jordy Horry is the best. Horror is the best. Horry.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's making me think. It's making me think about that movie with the dog. Have y'all seen that one yet? Where the dog
where
is
the
main
dog's
character?
the character? No.
I haven't seen it either. I've always wanted to watch it.
Me too.
And remember,
I think it's called Good Boy.
that you are amazing.
No.
The fact that they put
awesome.
The fact that they emphasize male in the name makes me think that's some type of like hint.
You're some type of hint. That's a great pick. That's a great idea, Kato. All right, we love it. Malevolent. All right, we got one more movie we're starting this at 2:00 Saturday, California time. Come rain or come shine. It is the great movie marathon. Hopefully, what do we got on? We got a couple more going as well. So I don't like the idea that we started with a much bigger audience and now we're down. What is it you said caused that, Wings? You think it was
closing issues, stopping the stream and restarting it?
You're both wrong. Because I on the back end, the highest we ever got to was 680, and we dropped from there for the first reset to 663, and we got back up to 690, And the last reset dropped us to 620. And then now we went to 650 and then dropped to 620. It drops us like 30 people, but then they cycle back in very quickly.
I wonder if we dropped when Cat Lady came in, or we grows when Cat Lady
we grew with Cat Lady being in here. But that's not essentially Cat Lady. That's just
people love drama.
No, historically, Crypt it grows over the first hour, and it was at the same rate. So it's probably not related to Cat Lady. Although a lot of people didn't leave. If that's like good news, they didn't see this and say.
Again, I hope Cat Lady knows we're just playing with her. I like Cat Lady.
I wasn't playing.
I'm always playing.
Adam wants to mute me. Is it because my mic's harsher than everybody else's, or you just don't like my voice?
No, they just don't like you.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't like myself either.
I have the harshest mic on stream for sure.
Yeah, that movie does look good. Okay.
All right.
It's not a bad point, K-Nubs. K-Nubs says this isn't content. Listening to a bunch of people super chat movie titles. It's not a bad point. I mean, it's good for the show, and it's good for Saturday, and it's good for the community. But that's something we do need to think about. That's something we do need to figure out how to make even this process more entertaining.
That JS Dylan Schneider super chatted $10. I like you wings.
Aww.
Thank you.
Hi, JSD.
All right, well, listen to this. Let's change topics. Remember that we do have one more wheel to fill.
Mm-hmm.
So how many slots we got left right now, Tech?
We currently have 18 slots.
Okay,
we got 20 minutes to do it, though.
All right, so in the meantime, I want to talk to you guys about something important. Not just the fact that Cynthia Breer has been a member of Cash Cow for 3 months. She says, I think you're awesome, Wings. I'm glad you're back in the LCU. You goddamn right. Listen to this, though. If you've suffered from depression, there may be hope. But you got to ask yourself, are you willing to go this far? This is a pretty interesting story. A groundbreaking custom brain implant has successfully lifted a man's 30-year battle with severe depression, placing his condition into, quote, full remission. The patient experienced genuine feelings for the first time in decades of joy after receiving a highly personalized brain pacemaker. And what it is they are able to find in the individual's brain where the impulses are. And they are able to map the electrodes like it's not Elon Musk Neuralink, but it's similar, where they are able to put those electrodes on the right part of the brain and stimulate. It says electrodes were precisely implanted to stimulate regions that caused this individual's depression. Unlike standard one-size-fits-all approaches, the device adapts in real time, delivering tailored pulses that restored emotional access and well-being. Suicidal thoughts disappeared within 7 weeks. The patient achieved full remission after 9 months. This success highlights a promising shift towards precision medicine in psychiatry, offering a new hope for millions with treatment-resistant depression. And I want to show you. Here's a picture of the guy with all the do's and the dads here. Green-eyed redhead, thank you for upgrading, by the way, to the Cash Cow. We appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for supporting this little television show. Thank you. And here he is right here.
I know they don't probably show like a picture of the procedure, but I'm like, did they cut the entire crown of the skull off to implant these electrodes, or they just
my understanding is they drill, just like they don't have to do that for the Elon Musk stuff. They just make little tiny holes and they slide it in almost like a hair plug, and they kind of caulk it up, or I don't know how they fill in the hole, but there you go. You're off to the races. Now, look, I know people whose depression was so bad they were days away from getting shock treatment. And they were worried about it because it can cause memory loss, and they had to have friends come out that were set to come out to where this person lived, because if you have shock treatment, you can't be alone in your own home for like 3 or 4 weeks because you have to adjust to a variety of things that may happen. And so I certainly think that if you're of the mind that you're going to get shock treatment, why not try this? And frankly, look, I don't battle depression more so than the average person, but certainly I don't have chronic depression or anything like that. But I would love to go in for a brain checkup. If somebody said, look, you're not dealing with depression, but we can go into your brain and we can basically stimulate parts of it. You want more confidence? You want the more confidence pack? Do you want to be more creative? Do you want to be less affected by certain things that usually make you a little angry or sad? Yes, please. I'll sign up for that fucking thing. I mean, would you sign up for this? I would.
I'm thinking like how close to this is like just lobotomy science, where it's like, oh, we're gonna take the gay out of you by making you numb to everything in the world.
None of that is what this is saying. I mean,
I understand that, but
what you're proposing
it seems like going
is
hand in hand.
Why? There's nothing about this story that suggests it goes hand in hand.
Well,
other than you're targeting the brain.
Yeah, you're targeting parts of the brain to dictate what you want the brain to do, right? And if they take this technology and they make it, oh, we fixed depression, but we could also fix other thoughts too. What package would you like, right? And how many times does somebody's parents like start implementing this on their kid that they don't agree with like their choices, right? There's whole like Christian camps and stuff like that. And it's like you can kind of see where this technology could go.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you don't use it. I mean, that, I agree with you that, if you're a parent, you should not be able to fuck with your kid's brain that way unless they are, to a like vegetable state or something. But short of that, I don't know. Here's the real scary part of this that we have to come to grips with. Is that if this ends up being consistently successful, we have to then start to accept that as much as we want to believe in the soul or the essence, and maybe those things can still be true, but little electrical impulses at certain parts of your brain can change the way you see the world, can change the essence of who you are, at least to yourself, and ultimately through your actions to everybody else. Well, at that point, I think that's an existential threat to the way our society views what it means to be alive and to be a person and to be a soul and all that stuff. I think that's what scares people about it. But frankly, I could live with that if it meant, okay, you know what? I'm just a bag of chemicals and impulses, but I'm going to get ahead of the curve and I'm going to basically go more creativity, please, more self-discipline, please. I mean, do you go to a grocery store and buy nothing but junk food, or do you buy things that will make you also maybe healthier, right? I mean, how is this different than what you choose to put in your body via food?
It's different because people can weaponize this more so than what I choose to put in my own body. Right. My thoughts is like, how are people going to use this? The same, like the same thought process, like, oh, we can pick what color your baby's eyes are going to be, or will they have, will they be tall? Will they be short? Like you can change the genome and kind of do this kind of stuff. But at some point it's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I'm not religious, by the way. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I think it feels great. I would say this, Wings. I would say it doesn't feel normal. And in that, you're right. It feels weird. But
well, let me point this out to you, David.
You're literally wearing glasses right now to allow yourself to see better.
That's because of a BB gun. But
whatever.
But let's say your parents made these choices on you, like the genetics, not so much the brain stuff. And like, all right, we want David to be 6 foot, and we want him to have brown eyes instead of blue, and we want him to have this color hair. He's a blonde, now a brunette. All these choices change who you become in a trajectory way. You might not have become the person that you became now, because you've had other things. You were a little bit taller. You maybe are a little bit more athletic. You might have went down a sports route. And there's a butterfly effect to all of this. And like,
right.
I don't know.
Why is one, ultimately there's two logical responses to that. The first one is why is a certain kind of butterfly effect acceptable and another kind isn't, right? Because the person that my dad decided to fall in love with or allowed himself to marry and have a baby with are butterfly effect choices that led to me, right? Or the fact that I turned left instead of right And thank God I didn't wander into the yard of the creepy person. I wandered into the yard of the nice lady who made me cookies and told me my creativity was worth pursuing, right? I mean, everything's a butterfly effect. In
I'm
this
just saying
case,
the worst case scenario though, man. Like how long? Like for example, we just talked about the cars spying on you, and like the seatbelts are mandated. You got to have backup cameras in your car. You got to have all these things to make everybody else safe. How long until like, all right, this is standardized. You're depressed. This is how we're going to cure your depression. We're going to put these things in. We're going to shock you a little bit, but the government requires us to also make you a better worker. So we're going to actually disable this part of your brain as well. So everybody's a happy, capitalistic worker bee.
Okay, but that's not much different than what's happening now. If you want the government's assistance, if you want to eat and you're depressed, you're going to still have to have a job. You're still going to hit these thresholds to get your disability, this, that, or the other. But any technology like this will, because it sounds like what you're saying is put the brakes on all really cool technical advancements because it can be used and probably will be used for the oligarchs and the 1% to continue to control the world. And you're absolutely right. But the solution can't be, okay, let's just stop technology, because they'll use what they've got. They don't have that technology now, and they're still controlling people.
There's also benefits to depression and anxiety.
Okay, but then just turn off the machine.
So like some of my favorite art ever created only happened because somebody lived a really shitty fucking life with addiction, right?
Yeah,
some of my favorite music. And like, if everybody's just happy person because that's who this machine creates them to be, this happy person, you have a race of clones, not so much people anymore at that point.
But that's what we've got now anyway. That the thing is, you have, in my opinion, you have to remove the romanization of being alive. Because if it turns out that this technology is accurate, and if you're basically saying, oh, well, it would destroy art. Well, frankly, if you've got the right brain zap happening, you don't really need art. You don't need to feel what art makes you feel. You just zap the part of the brain that makes you feel what art makes you feel, and you cut out the middleman.
Yeah, but
I understand that's not romantic, but ultimately,
there's a Twilight Zone movie.
Goal?
There's a Twilight Zone episode where a guy, he wants to win gambling. And he gets his wish. Anytime he gambles, he pulls the arm, he wins every time.
This is the dead guy, right?
Yeah, I think so. But he wins every time. And he gets to the point where he hates it. Because like there's no chance he loses. He rolls the dice, he's a 7. Rolls the dice again, it's a 7. So you're taking away everything it means to be alive when you take away the consequences of being alive. Be it like depression, and you only feel good. It's like, well, if you get your dick sucked every day, you eventually get tired of getting your dick sucked.
Right, but then you go for something else. I mean, ultimately, I understand. And by the way, that was the very first Twilight Zone I ever saw, and it absolutely stuck.
Getting your dick sucked every day?
Yeah. Great Twilight Zone. But I think you have to not expand, that sounds elitist, but you have to view it from a 30,000 foot disconnected experience. I understand the idea that we're arguing and defending what it means to be human, and that's great. But we also have to accept that the concept of what it means to be human comes from being human and thus having only one perspective of it. But ultimately, anything that gets normalized is what we call being human, because that's our experience.
Interesting. Then,
and so
would you volunteer? Let's say they only allow 5% of the population to try this out to see what that outcome is for those people's experience as being alive, as being human. Would you volunteer to be part of the 5% that is just always happy? Alien B.
At alien_B super chatted $10, consistently getting rewarded, feeling joy, removes the excitement of being rewarded, feeling joy. You don't appreciate joy if you never know misery. I feel like it just muddles it entirely.
No, right. So thank you for the super chat, but I think I'm not making my point well, or maybe I am, but you're stuck in the realm of
what is normal.
If you can put, you're stuck in the realm of what is normal right now. The idea that there's no joy without sadness, sure there is. You're just saying that. But if the scientists in this case are saying we know the part of the brain that we can stimulate to create joy, and we can bypass what you have normalized, which is without the bad, there is no good. and you accept that that's just kind of a bumper sticker phrase, but the scientists going, no, there is. There's plenty of good without any bad. I just have to press this button right here and you'll be fine.
Well, here's another thing I was thinking about. Like generally say you take Paxil, which accomplishes similar effects, right? It makes you less depressed. And eventually wears off.
With side effects, though, right?
Yeah, it comes with side effects, but there's a half-life to it. It also gets out of your system and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you have to wear these things the entire time, or is it like I'm gonna zap you and you're good for like 3 weeks? Is like
I don't know.
Because like I can get behind it more if it's not something that's permanent.
Why does it matter if it's permanent? What does it matter?
Because I don't want to be a bunch of batteries for a Matrix clone where everybody's here happy and at work.
But you kind of already are, aren't you?
Not really. I'm one of the most depressed people you probably know.
I doubt that. But that said, though, when I'm not saying you're happy, but you are already a product of your society and what society deems acceptable. It's not like you're out there totally with free will. You're a product of this experience we're having. So, but look, I don't think you should be forced to do it. If you don't, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I think that's great. But if you could tell me I can hit a button and I will be fulfilled and happy to the rest of my days, and it'll just be electrical. Okay. It probably already is just electrical. So I would fucking do it. I would fucking do it. But that's only because I don't believe in the romanticization of the way we view life. I think we tell ourselves a lot of things about life to make ourselves feel better about it. And to make ourselves feel that there's more to it maybe than there really is. And look, I want to believe in an afterlife. I want to believe there's more, but I also go, oh, look, you can put this here and you're happy. Nice. I'll take that. Always happy, always creative. Hell, I don't even need to be creative. Just make me happy all the time. Make me stupid. Stupid people are happy.
So would you be one of those people that if they go, hey, David, we're going to put a chip right here in your palm of your hand. This is going to have your bank account linked to it, all your personal records, everything. But it's also going to be able to identify you, and it's going to have a GPS in it. You putting that in there?
I don't see the value of it right now. No, but I don't think that relates to this, but sure. Keep going.
Right. But it's the same thing. It's a tool of control. It makes life easier by making you happy, but at the same time, it gives other people control over you.
Right. But what I'm saying
some
is
things you got to push back against.
Why?
I can't answer why. Because it feels right. Right.
Right. But if you can press a button in your brain that makes it feel right without having to do the right thing, maybe what that's really telling us is that there is no right thing. It's all manipulated. It's all about getting signals to fire.
But look at this. We're just cutting off the same button, and it gives me it gets me off. Yeah, I just press this button and I get off. Like now, I've killed the population because I'm no longer reproducing because I no longer need a woman to do that, or want a woman to do that. Right? Like there's consequences to these things.
There is absolutely no denying that these things can be used horribly and probably will. But that's a different conversation, right? I mean, there's consequences to computers, there's consequences to phones, there's consequences to cars. But I think it's more of a question of, in the case of this, you actually can live without you'd have the awareness of the consequences, but you'd be like, oh, I'm good with it because I have the happy button I can press.
I think it's cringe. I think it's bad. Yeah. If I play a video game and I get into like creative mode, I'm no longer invested in the video game. You know, like I wouldn't want to have like godlike powers either. I don't want to have like endless happiness. Sounds bad.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you will be invested in it because you'll be happy. You guys keep coming around to this idea that because your current reality would suggest that without the challenge of life, it won't be good. And what I'm saying is if this experiment bears fruit, what it's saying is you'll be satisfied regardless, because all of that shit that you have to do right now to be satisfied, work hard, fail, get back up, be motivated, fight through the lack of motivation, all that, don't worry about it. We're cutting all that out.
Yeah. But I do this. I do all this where I get up and I try to make money so I can see my wife happy.
Okay. Well, get her one of the things and she'll be happy all the time.
Right. But if I could just press a button, it would motivate me not to do this.
Well, the only reason you're doing it, why would it, then you're not telling us the truth. Because if you're saying you do all this so she'll be happy, and I can give you a shortcut for her to be happy, and then that doesn't satisfy you, then you're not doing all this so she'll be happy. There's another reason you're doing it.
I don't have the answer for you right now with this one.
Super chatted $10. Sorority babes in the slime ball bolo rama.
I've seen that. Put it on the wheel.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
At alien_B super chatted $20. I get what you're saying. Looking at it from a perspective of just thinking scientifically, no religion, no romanticizing, etc., is what makes it like, well, why not? Remove our feelings and thoughts. That doesn't mean it's ideal.
That's why I called it like I isolate it with like lobotomizing people. Like
30 seconds, by the
yeah,
way.
you're getting 30 seconds. Oh, we got to spin the wheel at least, right? Or
No.
are we just not
No, we'll spin it tomorrow for the third.
We'll fill it up tomorrow, and then
There
we'll
were
spin
a
it.
bunch of super chats we will not get to. I'm going to try real quick. Green Eyed, I got ECT for the 3 months. Was so cloudy for a year. This is what I hear. Red Sheets, thank you. What Wings is saying is being depressed is gay. Alien B, they thought a lobotomy was good in the past too. Let's just go to Canada for assisted unalive. We'll talk about that tomorrow. It's a good point. They love them LLC. Too close to eugenics. No thanks. I don't agree, but I appreciate the super chat. Alien B, we did address. I don't know where Tech just went. Did we? He vanished.
I'm here.
That's the nicest the room's ever been.
Yeah, I know. All right. Listen.
Where am I?
My delightful friends. That's the show. Correct, Tech? Correct, Wings?
Correct. We didn't get the Resident Evil trailer, but we'll probably get that tomorrow.
We'll get it tomorrow. I don't know what's happening. Tech's running OBS, or are we still on the air?
We're still in the air. I switched over to the other thing. Go ahead and say goodbye to everybody.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. We love you, Cat Lady. Don't take it personal, or do, but I assure you, I'm a big fan.
All right. Bye, everybody. We love you. All right. Goodbye. Check out LolCow Gay. We're sending you there now. Goodbye.